trope I am never going to be able to support, I'm never going to get behind, it actually infuriates me to think about, is the one where the couple's together, black woman, right? She's with her man. They break up or whatever happens, take a break, whatever it is, and he has a baby on her, and then they get back together and figure it out and become a blended family. Go fuck yourself. I think that this trope just reinforces this idea and tries to normalize this idea that black women have to suffer before they get a happy ending. They have to earn that happy ending through suffering and tears. Black women would like to have love and like everlasting love. They must first prove that they are meek, that they can humble themselves, that they are forgiving, that they are hardworking, that they are willing to work at things in a way that we never see happen when it involves a woman of a different race. Someone who loves the genre of romance, right? I love romance films. I love romance TV shows, right? Like I love romance books as well. It can't help but to pick up the pattern on this, which is why you will often see me watching a show that stars where the main character is a white woman. If I have the option between reading a romance book that is written by a black person versus a white person, I will probably go with the one that's written by the white person. And the reason why is because I'll make my mind forget that it's written by a white person. I'll place myself in the shoes. When it's written by a black person, I can't forget that the main character is a black woman because we will see her suffer. We will see her suffer. I am reading a book that is written about a white woman as the lead, right? As the romantic lead. What we will see time and time again is that she will be afforded the space to be flawed. She will be afforded the space to be imperfect. She will be afforded the space to grow without any repercussions, right? Everyone in her life will still love her, will still accept her, will still allow her to be. A story where the black woman is the lead, the minute that she falls short from being perfect, she will be punished. The punishment will often be so severe, right? And it's because they have to justify her getting a happy ending. She has to earn this happy ending. Someone's gonna make the argument that, oh, well, the reason why we see it in film and TV so much is because it happens in real life so much. It happens in real life so much because it happens in media first. I tell you guys all the time, those two things go hand in hand together, right? And this idea that a black woman will be somebody's stepmother, she will be raising someone else's children, is just a reinvention of the mammy trope. Think to yourself, how often do we see the inverse? How many times have we watched a TV show or a film where the woman gets pregnant and then the man that she wanted to be with is like, I don't give a fuck that you're pregnant by somebody else's child. I'm going to help you raise that child. I'm going to be the best father possible. It's okay. We're going to make this work. When have we ever seen that? Featuring black couples, featuring a black woman. As much as I enjoyed Insecure as a show and I really did like it and I had like a lot of fun watching it and all, like I will make the argument all the time, like people were upset that Insecure kept losing at the Emmys, and it's like because the writing in Insecure at the very minimum for being nice, let's say it lacked. Issa Rae ending up with Lawrence and raising his kid at the end was a perfect example of like, okay, so the writing on the show is not very good. Me, as a parallel, an example of the pregnancy trope in a way that was meaningful and kind of pushed the character arc in a way that left you feeling something, to me was Hannah and Adam in Girls, in that final season of Girls. I guess spoiler alert, even though it came out like 10 years ago. When Adam finds out that Hannah is pregnant, right, and they go to this diner, they have a conversation, and Adam decides to step up, and Adam is like, I love you so much, like, this baby is going to give me purpose, like, I know it's not my kid, but I'm going to raise him like it is, like, you don't have to do this alone, I'm going to be here for you, we're going to be a family, we're going to raise this together, it's going to be beautiful, we're going to be a beautiful blended family. Hannah breaks down into tears because she wants to say yes so badly, right? Because she loves Adam, because Adam is essentially the love of her life. Adam coming back to her is all she's ever wanted for all of this show, right? For him to fully commit to her, for him to fully be with her. It's all she's ever wanted the entirety of this show, right? And now she finally has it in front of her, right? She can finally say yes to it. She can finally have everything she's ever dreamed of. And instead, she understands that she has to say no, that she has to decline, that she has to let him go. She understood that he was trying to be with her because he thought that it was the right thing to do, because he was trying to be a good person, because he was trying to do the noble thing, because deep down in his heart, he did care for her, right? And he didn't want her to have a hard life, so he was going to step up and make sacrifices to make sure that he was doing the right thing, that he was going to be there for her. And she understood that if she said yes to him, that would be cruel and selfish. And because she loved him so much, she let him go. It was in that moment as audiences that we understood that Hannah had finally finished going through her character arc, right? That she was a different person than she was in season 1. She wasn't the same selfish, inconsiderate person who thought the world revolved around her that she was in season 1. She finally grew up. What about Lauren saying, yeah, it's fine, you can raise my kid, to Issa is evidence that he's no longer selfish and self-centered and only thinking about himself and self-serving the way that he was in season 1. What about that says that? What about him showing up when she is in a perfectly good relationship, happy, and being like, no, I'm here to ruin that. I don't think so. I think you should be with me instead. What about that gives that he's learned his lesson? He's no longer selfish. I want you to leave your happy relationship and come raise my kid instead. What about that? I think it became more obviously noticeable to me when I started reading romance books that didn't star black women. When I started watching other shows and stuff that didn't star black women as the lead, and I kept seeing this reoccurring pattern of kind of like, oh, she gets to do whatever she wants, and in the end, she still gets the guy, and it's still painted out as sweet, and it's still painted out as romantic. That's great. Let a black woman be the lead. Or it's like, all right, buckle up, get ready for the suffering. Every single romance that stars a black woman as a lead, it's like, all right, well, buckle up. It's the Passion of Christ all over again.